So you guys can say hi.
Oh,
Hey. So, so one of the questions were, what are some of the, let's just start with, what are some of the major obstacles you feel you face as a young girl living in New York City?
I feel like as a young woman living inside New York City that we can't really dress the way that we want to dress because of how society makes it, come across. Like, little short tops and shorts. Like, we can't really wear those without being judged or being called names or having men try to talk to us. So that's one of the obstacles.
Anybody agree with that?
yeah.
Yeah. Who's doing the judging? Who's judging us?
Like other women, like the older women especially, because since they didn't dress like that when they were younger, and now we're dressing like that, it's like, oh my gosh, why are they wearing those clothes, kind of thing. So yeah.
Well, it's maybe some men or maybe some young boys. And to kind of answer another question that is asked, like, do girls feel inferior to men? In our society here in America, from my perspective, success is always described between men and women very categorically. Like, men's success is based off money, whereas women's success is not the same. It's not money, it's how over-sexualized you are as a woman. So if you dress in short clothes and you perpetuate yourself in an over-sexualized way, then you're more of a woman than another woman. And
what do you mean perpetuate yourself?
Like, if you wanted to go outside and wear a specific outfit, if you don't have the attitude or the accessories to match the outfit, you'll be judged on not being as successful as another woman. Whereas in our society, if you're a man or a young boy, if you don't have the amount of money compared to another man, then you're compared inferior to that person. And where the barriers cross, men and women aren't judged equally. So women are inferior to other women, men are inferior to other men. And I still think in this day and age, women and young girls are inferior to men. I don't think it's as big or as prevalent an issue as in maybe your country or in other countries, but it's still an issue. We're not looked at or judged at on the same criteria or on the same level.
Any other thoughts about that?
I agree. I feel like women, we are more sexualized. Like, if you look at a magazine, you'll see like a woman wearing basically nothing, like half naked, and everyone will be like, oh yeah, well she looks so great. But when you see a man, he's fully dressed and he could be making like so much more money. Like, you'll see a picture of Jay-Z, he'll wear like actual clothes. Beyonce, she'll still be half naked. Even though Beyonce is successful and she has maybe even more money than Jay-Z, she still acts to wear half her clothes. And I don't think that's fair. I feel like we are like inferior to men in that sort of way. Like, we're just over sexualized. We're not like thought of as equals. We're not thought of as the same level. We're lower in ways that we have to take off our clothes for us to even get more attention.
And even across the example she had with Jay-Z and Beyonce, there is no article and there is no one talking about who makes more money in that relationship. There's just Jay-Z being the king of whatever and men being compared to him, whereas there's women being compared to Beyonce and her money and their money and her outfits and that person's outfits and her wigs and her shows. Yet when it comes to comparing Jay-Z, they're speaking about his lyricism or his entrepreneurship or his rise from rags to riches. Whereas when it comes to women, we're comparing whose makeup, whose wigs, who did the most outlandish nude sequence, pop.
Right.
It's not equal,
So how does this translate into how we are with each other as girls, and even in the African American community? How do you feel that you ever are made to feel inferior to other girls?
I feel like a lot, even in the African American society, I feel like even in the African American society, like a lot of women sometimes they'll feel inferior to each other because, like, okay, for example, for hair, like if a woman has like longer hair and it's like smoother, like it's like, oh, I have nicer hair and your hair is like kinky, so like it's like I'm better than you because my hair is soft and it's straight and yours is all kinky and like it looks a certain way. Or even in like skin tone, like it's like you're darker skin than me, so you're uglier than me because I'm lighter skin. So lighter skin is like more preferred over darker skin.
Do people actually say these things, or you just know it?
Yeah, they say it. Light skin versus dark skin. Like
Light skin, the right skin.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
and then you feel judged not only from women, you feel judged
I
from
feel
men.
judged?
No, in our society,
Uh-huh.
that's how it is. There's the social media, and there are teams and groups that, boys comment on it and girls comment on it, and, they'll put up pictures of two girls side by side. She cute or not? And it's like, is she better looking than this girl? Yes or no? And it, I experience it in my life, and I try to kind of like block it out. But really, when you want to go out here in the world, we're not really impressing ourselves. It's really, you get dressed to impress somebody else. And then there's this thing, when she was talking about hair, there's, team natural or team weave or team this. And it's like, everybody gets the right to live their life. I don't need to be validated by a team or recognized by people on the internet, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because none of these things help me sleep well at night. So I don't understand why they're still so prevalent and so embedded in our everyday.
So what messages have you each personally felt judged by? What messages from the society or from media have you felt judged by?
I've felt judged by like I'm not a real woman because I don't dress a certain way, or I don't speak a certain way. Like I'm not ladylike when I'm around men, or I'm weird, So for me, it's just like, which one do I navigate, or who do I have to impress, and what do I have to do? And I just get tired.
No, have you ever felt judged by any of these messages? Which messages would it be?
I've never really felt judged because for some reason, like, these type of things don't affect me, and like maybe it's not like, it'll probably be like hair length or something. Like if your hair, if my hair is like up to my shoulders, it's like considered still short, as opposed to someone's hair who's like down to their back, it's like considered longer. So probably that. But other than that, I feel like the slurs and stuff are irrelevant because it's like, it's mine. So it's just like, if it doesn't affect me, then it's just like, okay.
Okay, so you personally haven't felt
Judged
judged in that way. How about you? Any of the messages?
Along with
Tishin?
Tisha, I also felt judged in a way like people would say that I'm not acting as feminine as I should. Like, I don't wear skirts around all the time. I don't sit up poised and like they used to do back in the day when ladylike was actually a main concern. But like after a while, I just gave up trying to impress everybody, and I just felt like I should just be myself and sit slouched or wear jeans or wherever it is, because no one's supposed to change you.
Cause say that again, louder.
No one's supposed to change you.
Change
Me. I am myself. I sit however I want.
All right. Coco, unless show jeans, let's show the jeans. Tati, do you think we're judged, right?
I don't feel judged, but I feel like the world tries to make us girls, feel down about ourselves, because like they try to make it seem like if we're not like a size 0, or like if we're not light skinned and have long hair, then like it makes no sense to be like in this world. So that's the only problem I have.